Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of the Library Marketing Show. I'm Angela Hursh from superlibrarymarketing.com, the website that helps you with your promotions. And speaking of which, this is a topic I hear all of the time. There are lots of libraries around the US and across the globe, quite frankly, that are working with staffing issues. And they may have only one person dedicated to marketing, or they might have one person whose job is marketing and a bunch of other stuff. How are you supposed to promote your library when you only have one person? That's our topic today. I know you're going to want to be involved in this conversation, so please let us know what you think down below in the comments. Here's my advice for people working in this situation. If you're the only person doing promotions at your library, you're going to really need to set some priorities. And I'm not saying this lightly. This is the number one thing you need to do. What is it that your library wants to accomplish in the next month, 6 months, or year? You're going to have to laser focus on those things. And quite frankly, you're going to need to forget about anything else that isn't part of your priorities. You cannot promote everything at your library with only one person. You will make yourself nuts and you won't do a good job. Your audience will notice. So it's better for your library and it's better for your audience and it's better for your mental health if you lay down 1 to 3 goals that your library wants to reach. Those are going to be your priorities. That's what you're going to focus on with your library promotions. The second thing you are going to do after you set your priorities is you're going to pick the tactics or the platforms to promote on that are going to give you the best results so that you can reach those goals and hit your priorities, so to speak. So for instance, you may not need to post on all of the social media platforms. You may not need to be sending out as many email newsletters as you have in the past. You might not need to make a poster or a flyer or a bookmark or all three for every single program that you are doing at your library. Which platforms do you get the most bang for your buck on with your community? Those are the things that you create first. The rest is candy and cake. Like if you have time to make extra things for extra platforms, fantastic. You can experiment with those things. But first priority is to create promotions on the platforms where you are going to reach the people who are going to make your library priorities come to life. Again, we're being incredibly super focused. The third piece of advice is use your tools. Look online for lots of tools. If you have the money to do so, an email tool is incredibly helpful. A social media scheduler, you can use tools for creating videos. All of those tools are going to save you time. It's worth the money to invest in those tools, especially when you have a staff of one person. So do not hesitate to use tools. They are made to save you time and energy. And then my final piece of advice, we do not do this enough, guys. We need to celebrate the work that we do every day. So we often get to the end of our day, especially if we're working in a staff with one person, and we say, oh my God, we can list in our minds all the things that we didn't get to. I want you to flip that. I want you to look on, write down everything that you did for that day. That is amazing. You're working, you're one person. Celebrate all the work that you did today. Tomorrow is another day. You can get to those things that are left on your to-do list tomorrow, but make it a habit to celebrate the work that you are doing every day. Superlibrarymarketing.com is my website. I'm really curious what you think about today's episode. You can also suggest a topic for a future episode there, superlibrarymarketing.com. Just click on the Library Marketing Show tab. You can nominate a library, your own or someone else's, for kudos at that tab as well. And today's kudos goes to the Niles, Maine District Library. They recently released a new website. It's beautiful. I'm going to put a link down in the show notes for this episode. If you have ever been through the process of creating a new website for your library, you know how much time and energy it takes. You know that this is really a great opportunity to connect and serve your community, and Niles, Maine has done a really fantastic job of that. So kudos to you guys for finishing that project, and you can take a look at their new website by clicking the link down below. I appreciate all of you. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. Share this video with other people working in your library. Thank you for spending time with me every week, and I'll see you next time.